Hey guys, so here we are on the floor of my office beauty room space, and I have a massive hair declutter to do. I've been putting this off for a while because I'm kind of dreading trying to decide what to keep and get rid of. It wouldn't be so hard if it wasn't for the fact that I do videos, and I do so many hair videos, and sometimes I like to keep things for future videos even if they're not my favorite, just to compare and review. If you're new to my channel, I would appreciate if you would consider subscribing and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it or you find it entertaining or helpful. I'm not going to be able to go in depth about all of these because there's just so many, and I think there might be a couple of products missing, but I tried to gather everything I could. There's some things in here that are just no-brainers that I have to get rid of, like this Playa Dry Shampoo. I liked this a lot, but I've been keeping it in my cupboard and it's completely broken. Like the nozzle doesn't even work a little bit. It makes a sound, but nothing comes out. Oh, I love the smell of the Playa products though, but this is just gonna have to go in the trash. I don't know why I haven't thrown that out yet. I have these Matrix neutralizer shampoos for brassy tones, and my hair is now dark. It doesn't have the balayage that it used to, and I'm probably never gonna go that light again. So I might keep the Dark Envy. This one's for darker hair, but I'm definitely gonna get rid of the lighter one and give it to someone in my life with blonde hair. I have so many stylers. I'm really dreading that part. Obviously, I have my mousses that I'm gonna keep. This is the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk and the Curl Whip. I think these are the only two like traditional mousses that I have, and I like both of them, especially the Curl Talk one. This Shea Moisture Mask is completely broken, so I kind of had to like set it on the top. I guess I didn't have to bring everything over, but I'm keeping this. I like it. It's just, I wish the lid wasn't broken up. I need to use this one more because I do really like it. It has protein in it. It's their Strengthen and Restore Treatment Mask, but it's not too much protein like my Shea Moisture one that I'm trying to finish up right now. Hydrate and Repair Protein Power Treatment is really good, but it's very protein rich. So this is if I want a little less protein, and I like this one when I really need the protein, but I'm running low on it, so I just need to finish it up. Really like the smell of that. I do have some moisturizing masks in here that I really love, but I'm not sure where they are, at the bottom somewhere. I have some heat protectant products that I use when I heat style my hair. The IGK Good Behavior and this Tresemme Keratin Smooth, and I use both of them, so I'm keeping both. I have some products that I'm like have on my trying to get through list, like things that I'm trying to use up, because I have so many products and I switch them out so much that I take forever to get through a product, and so it just creates extra clutter and space being taken up that doesn't need to be. One of those is the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Gel. Love this. And also, where is it? I think this is the full one. Where's my other? Here's the Brioju Curl Charisma that I'm almost out of. Another product I'm trying to use up. This is a full bottle that a subscriber gifted me, so thank you so much if you're watching. That was so kind of you. I'll obviously be keeping this too. I don't know why I left it in there. Also trying to finish up this Playa Everyday Shampoo. I just finished up the Super Natural Conditioner, which is like the product that goes with this. I love that conditioner. I've talked about it on my channel a lot, and once I get through some of these, I need to repurchase that because it was one of my favorite conditioners that I've tried. What else am I trying to use up? This Diva Curl Gel, Light Defining Gel. This has never given me any issues, and I do like it, so I'm just trying to use it up right now because it's pretty close to being done because I used most of it like a few years back. Then I didn't use it for a while. Trying to use it up now. Let's grab my Heritage products. This is just all a jumbled mess and there's no organization here whatsoever. Heritage to the Max Maximum Hold Styling Gel. I really like this one when I want something with super strong hold that's going to give me like crazy curl definition and shrinkage. I don't use it all the time because it does that thing like I've talked about before where you have a really, really strong hold product and then some of your hair kind of pulls out of it and frizzes up because it's like so stiff, if that makes sense. This does that a little bit, so I only use it for like when I want my hair to look really good on the first day because it doesn't look as good second and third day, but it still looks nice. It's just it's a little more frizzy. Heritage Texturizing Spray. I like this one when I want to add some volume to my hair. I've been dealing with that lately. My hair has been a little bit flat. I do like this one for volume. Love both of these. The Heritage Strength Training Leave-In Conditioner Pudding and the Ahead of the Curl Curl Cream. Both of these are good, especially the leave-in conditioner. I use this when I want a leave-in that's a little bit more moisturizing and thick, but it's still not thick. It's just not like super, super lightweight or milky or anything. So I use this for those days, and the curl cream is a pretty good curl cream. I'd say for the price, it's a really good option at the drugstore. If you don't want to spend the extra money on some of the more higher end ones I recommended, this is a really good one that you can find at Walmart or for cheap online. I also down here at the bottom have like a bunch of these little Diva Curl minis that they sent to me. Not sure about these yet. A little bit on the fence, so I'm just gonna have to see how I feel. Some of them are in here. They're kind of all mixed up here. I actually do like the styling cream. I know it's controversial, but it hasn't given me any issues. I'm not like recommending saying to go buy it, but these were sent to me. I'm using some of them. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna set most of these minis to the side right now. I have some more in here. I'm definitely putting off the decluttering part because I have 2 products here in this declutter pile. So I think I am finally going to get rid of this Cantu Moisturizing Twist and Lock Gel. This is not a bad product. This is actually the first gel that I ever bought when I started doing some wavy curly hair videos. And I decided to try like a gel cast on my hair for the first time because usually I would just scrunch out my hair as it dried. That was a fun experimental video to do, and since then I've picked up a lot of different gels, so I just feel like this one isn't like a go-to for me. I've used a decent amount of the product, but there's still a ton left in there. It's definitely a moisturizing gel like it says. It's this white paste looking stuff, but it is a little bit heavy for my hair. So I don't really find myself reaching for it, and I think I just need to pass it on. I do have people in my life with curly wavy hair, so thankfully it's almost easier for me to gift hair products that I'm decluttering versus other things because I feel like this will be something people will be interested in more. At least that's my hope. I can't believe that I'm saying this, but I think I finally need to get rid of the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Defining Cream. I did use it after the video that I just did where you guys like ranked the best curly wavy hair products. I said I wanted to try it out again because I hadn't used it in a while, and it was okay, but it just wasn't anything special to me. It still has that like tacky texture that I'm not the biggest fan of, and for that reason I just don't feel like I need to keep it. It hurts me to let go of because of the fact that I did a review video in the beginning when I started doing wavy curly hair videos on all the Curl Talk stylers, and that video was so fun to do, and I feel like it's nice to have these products to reference back to. That's what's hard about this, like I said earlier, because oh my gosh, this video is getting so long, you guys. Okay, I need to move through this quicker, but I just feel like it's so hard. I might put it in the maybe, but I feel like I do need to just let that go. I think I'm gonna keep the AG Recoil. I talked about this in that video too. I used it again recently and I wasn't mad at it. It actually did not leave my hair feeling super producty or anything, and it felt lightweight in my hair. I did use it with something that wasn't too heavy, but this didn't give me any issues, and I actually feel like I liked the way my hair looked with it. I need to keep trying it, but I'm not going to get rid of it yet. It does have a really bad smell, but it doesn't linger in my hair. It goes away pretty quickly, so I feel like I can deal with it. Amica Volt Color Lock Leave-In Conditioner. I tried this out in a vlog forever ago, and I wasn't a big fan because I sprayed it directly on my hair, and I realized this is a very, like, you have to use a small amount type of product, and I just feel like if you spray it directly on your hair, it's too much, but it is a spray bottle. The other option is to spray it in your hand, then apply it, and you have to still try not to use too much. And I just don't really know that it's something I feel like trying to like work with. It has a nice light scent. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to let go of this too. It's just not one that I ever reach for. I can be pretty picky about my leave-ins. But yeah, it's really hard to let these go because I do videos. Another leave-in sort of type of product that I used to use and like, but I don't really reach for anymore, is this Shea Moisture Strengthen and Restore Styling Lotion. So this is like in the line that this mask is in. And I did use this in past videos and I liked it, and I went through some of it. I made a little dent in there, but it's not one that I ever reach for anymore because I just feel like when my hair needs moisture, I use a traditional leave-in, and this is really like a styling lotion. It kind of has that texture. I just feel like I don't use it. It's not a bad product, but I don't feel like I need it when I have so many others that I love. Yeah, honestly, I need to just be more ruthless because these products are taking up space that I don't have. I'm gonna keep these two foams as well. This is the Cantu Wave Whip Curling Mousse, but it's really a foam. Like, it doesn't have the texture of a mousse. It's not that dense. It's definitely lightweight. Very, very similar to the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Curl Foam. Both of these are affordable, but this one is like $5 and this one is like $10, I think. So this one is cheaper, and I do think it's a really good foam. Like I said, don't think it's a mousse, but they're very similar. I like them both. So I do think I'm gonna keep them. I did a whole video comparing these two, if you guys want to check that out. What else? Another of the products that I'm trying to get through right now, I'm almost done with this, is the Heritage ACV hair rinse. I really like this because it doesn't have an apple cider vinegar scent. It really smells like the rest of the Heritage products, but I do feel like it does that scalp cleansing thing, and so I do like this one, but I'm almost out. I do use a decent amount per wash, but since it's so affordable, I feel like it's worth it. I'm almost out of this Not Your Mother's Beach Babe dry shampoo. I did like this one, but I don't think I would repurchase it just because I feel like there's better out there. But I don't dislike it. It's a pretty decent dry shampoo at the drugstore. I'm gonna finish that one up. Another one that I was trying out recently is the Ava NYC Freshen Up Invisible Dry Shampoo. Yeah, I wasn't really a fan of this, at least not so far. Maybe I need to keep trying it out, but I felt like every time I used it, it left like not only a white residue on my hair, but when I shake it out, I feel like I have like little white dandruff looking pieces in my hair, and I felt like it made my hair very like, not stiff, but like it seems like something that someone with light hair that has very fine thin hair might like, because it does add that like voluminous feeling at the scalp. But it kind of made my hair feel a little bit dirty, and like I said, I don't like the dandruff looking pieces it leaves behind. I don't know why I'm having that issue with this, because I feel like so many people love this and think it's a really good dry shampoo at the drugstore, but it just wasn't my personal favorite. Maybe I need to keep trying it. I think I'm gonna put it in a maybe pile because maybe someone else out there will have better luck with this. But yeah, it just wasn't my favorite. So I did end up picking up the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. That one I left in the bathroom because I just used it, so it was out on the counter. I don't have it over here with me. It's the one that's in the gray bottle with the light colored lid. I have been liking that one so far. You definitely get a ton of product with each spray, so you have to be careful with it. But I do feel like the white cast shakes out pretty well, and it makes my hair feel clean, and I don't have like the texture issue with it. So far I'm really liking that one, but obviously it's a lot more pricey. I've just been realizing that it might be worth it with my dry shampoo because I don't want my hair to feel gross in between washes. Also trying to use up this Not Your Mother's Curl Talk shampoo. I love this so much, so I'm gonna be sad when it runs out, but I'll probably repurchase it again before long because it's such a good shampoo. It really lathers up, gives your hair some volume, cleans super well, but it doesn't strip my hair at all, and it has a nice clean hair producty scent. Like all the Curl Talk products, and I really, really like this shampoo. I always want to grab for it, so I definitely recommend this one. Some oils. I'm probably keeping most of my oils because I love most of them. The Verb one, I'm trying to use it up right now, but the pump on this one is broken, so it's really hard because I have to open the cap and like take it off of the little nozzle thing in there, and it's just annoying, but I do love the Ghost oil. It's actually very similar to this Day Prickly Pear Hair Oil. This was a gift for my birthday last year, and I love the like fruity pebble scent that this one has. It smells so good, and I love the packaging, but the texture is very, very similar to the Verb one, and the Verb one is more affordable, so if you really don't care about like the scent and packaging and whole experience and all that, then I would say go with the Verb one because it is like extremely, extremely similar, and it's a really good one. I have to say, I still think that out of pretty much all my hair oils, my favorite is my Pros. This is like the personalized one. I did an ad with Pros like last year, I think it was, and so they sent me the products in their line, and the oil was definitely my favorite. It's the perfect in between. It's not as thick as the Day and the Verb one, but it's a little bit thicker than like my Twist hair oil that I also really like, but this one's super, super lightweight. It's even a little thicker than the Bread hair oil, so I feel like it's that perfect in-between texture that's like just perfect. And I love this hair oil for that reason. So this is definitely one of my favorites, but I do switch them out. So that's why I haven't gone through any of them. Speaking of, right here, I still have my Bread Hair products over here from doing my review video. I also have the macadamia oil. You know, this is a nice oil, but I don't know if I need to keep it because I have so many other oils that I love. This one's like for hair and body. It's just 100% pure macadamia oil, and I feel like someone else might get more use out of it than me just because I really like the original Bread hair gloss. It's a lightweight oil, and so if you feel like your hair easily gets weighed down, this is a really good one. Bread has a lot of mini sizes for cheaper, which is really, really nice, and I definitely think the brand is pretty good overall, so I do recommend them, but I'm definitely keeping the Bread, oh, things are just falling over. Definitely keeping the Bread hair oil. I think I might get rid of the macadamia oil because I think someone else could use it and love it more. Oh, you guys, this video is so long and I have so many more products. I need to like speed through these. Okay, things I'm gonna keep. This Dove Flexible Hold Hairspray. The one in the orange and white packaging is like one of my favorites. The smell of this is so good. Whenever I spray this in my hair and walk around someone, they tell me I smell good. It's just such a nice light scent, and the hairspray is the perfect flexible hold. So if you're looking for an affordable hairspray that isn't too crunchy but still kind of keeps your hair in place, check out this one. Have not used this Weedad Volumizing Jelly in such a long time. I feel like it got pushed back in my cabinet. But if you guys have watched my channel for a long time, you know how much I loved this. Like, this was one of my favorite stylers, and I still really like it. I need to put it in the front of my cabinet so that I can use it again because it's such a good one. I just haven't been reaching for it because I kind of forgot about it. Okay, this Twist by Weedad Soft Hold Curl Defining Jelly. It has a very similar texture to the Weedad one. I thought it was gonna be very similar actually, but I was kind of underwhelmed by it. I don't really feel like it did for my hair what the Weedad one does, which is unfortunate because this one's a lot more affordable. So someone else could get use out of it. It's still not a bad product. I just like the Weedad one more, so I'm gonna get rid of that one because it's very similar type of product. Of course, never getting rid of my Curlsmith Hydrosol Flexi Jelly. Probably my all-time favorite gel. It just has the perfect amount of hold, little bit of moisture, and it's like my perfect gel. A couple of lightweight leave-ins. I don't see my Kristen S one here. I don't know where that is because I just used it recently, but I might have stuck it somewhere and forgot about it. You guys know I really like the Kristen S spray leave-in. It's very light and thin and watery, and I know that a lot of you guys have purchased it on my recommendation, so that's a good one. I actually also really like this Twist Moisture Locking Leave-In Conditioner. This one is very similar in that it's a light spray leave-in. I feel like it does a similar job. It's really, really nice. They're pretty similarly priced though, so I feel like you could go for either. The Kristen S you can obviously find at Target. This one you can find online, and you might be able to find it in Walmart. I know Twist was carried in Walmart, but I haven't seen it there in a while, so I'm not sure. But yeah, I think this is a good one, so I'm going to keep it, especially since I'm almost out of my Kristen S leave-in. I'll probably go through that one next before I repurchase the Kristen S. Another lightweight milky leave-in that I'm running low on, that is a cream, but very, very lightweight, especially compared to my other leave-ins. This is the Verb Curl Leave-In Conditioner. Such a good product. It's the perfect light milky leave-in if you want something that isn't too heavy, but you also don't maybe want a spray leave-in, maybe you want something a little bit more moisturizing. I think this is a great one. I have these like refreshing mists. This Playa Endless Summer Spray is a little bit more of like a salt spray, similar to my Inner Sense I Create Waves. Loved for a really long time, and I'm almost out of this little size, but the I Create Waves is pretty intense. It's pretty salty. So a little goes a long way. I feel like the Playa one is a little bit lighter, so I might actually be switching to this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to repurchase the Inner Sense one, even though I used to rave about that one a lot. It's just a little bit intense and definitely adds a lot of texture to my hair. Then we have this Weedad Reactivating Mist. This is a lot more milky and moisturizing. I think it's like halfway gone by now. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to use it because this is what I go for when I want to refresh with something that's more moisturizing versus like a salt texture spray. Actually, here's another curl reviving mist. This is from Ava NYC. This is the Bounce Back Curl Reviving Mist. This one is also good. I don't know why I always forget about it. I feel like it gets pushed back, but it's a good one and I do recommend it, so I'm going to keep that one. Then we have the Ava NYC Gotta Bounce Curl Defining Cream. I never ever use this, but it is a really good curl cream, so I think I need to keep it. Even though I could get rid of it because I don't think I'd miss it, I think it's good, so I want to keep it. Maybe I'll do like a curl cream recommendations video. I do want to reach for this one more. InnerSense Hairspray is a good one. We'd add 3-in-1 Revitalizing Milk. This is really nice. Similar in texture to the Verb Curl Leave-In. I'm on the fence about it because it's not a bad product. I just never reached for it, and I'm afraid it's going to keep getting pushed back just because I have my staple leave-ins that I love. So leave-ins are kind of hard, but I'm going to put it in the maybe pile. This is not separated very well, but I'm going to try. This Paul Mitchell Root Lifter spray is one that I've had forever, and I honestly don't reach for it very much. Sometimes I go through phases where I use it more, but then I kind of question if it's really doing much. So I think I'm going to get rid of that. InnerSense I Create Hold. This is a really, really, really intense stronghold gel. I'm going to keep this because it's good for those types of days. I said I wasn't going to go through every product and like review them all, and here I am. You guys, I apologize in advance for this video being like an actual hour long. I think I'm going to keep all of my Prose products because I do like them. I just need to reach for them more because they have gotten pushed back in my cabinet again. The Innate Life Herbal Hair Mask. This says it's hydrating and reparative, and it has a lot of really incredible ingredients in here, and I do feel like it's really good and nourishing for the hair, but it's not super moisturizing. I feel like I will keep this and use it up, but it's going to be something that I use in conjunction with other moisturizing hair masks, I think, because even though it has a lot of benefits for the hair, it's not super like moisturizing on its own. It's more like full of herbs and healing things, if that makes any sense. InnerSense I Create Volume. This is another one of the products on my list that I'm trying to get through because I'm not sure if I'm going to repurchase it. I'm a little on the fence. It comes out like a gel, but it's very thin and runny, and it actually does add quite a bit of volume to your hair. It's very interesting, but I do like it. Kinky Curling Knot Today Leave-In / Detangler. Such a great product at Target. Definitely recommend. I'm sure I'll repurchase that in the future. Okay, you guys, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I think it's finally time to get rid of the Verb Curl Cream. I really do like this cream. I do recommend it. I think it's good. But I just moved on since I tried this, and I just think that there's a lot of other curl creams in my collection. I don't think this one's for me anymore. I'm going to let someone else get some use out of it because I just don't reach for it. Shea Moisture Argan Oil. This is something I used as a hair oil to scrunch out my cast for a long time because it's just a nice, simple oil. It's not too heavy. Argan oil is a great one for skin and hair, but it's just not my favorite out of all of my hair oils, and I don't tend to use an oil on my body, so I think I'm just gonna get rid of this one too. Hopefully someone else can get use out of it. I have this pre-shampoo scalp mask from Prose. I don't use this a ton, but I did really like it when I used it. It has like scrubby beads in it, and it's supposed to be like a detoxing type thing. So I do need to use it. I've been using some other scalp products recently, and I got this so long ago, it's kind of ridiculous that I haven't used it since then. But IGK Mistress Hair Balm. This is a really good product that I use on my natural hair as well as on my heat styled hair. I like to smooth it over my hair after I've straightened it or something, and it kind of tames frizz and smooths my hair. It's also really nice to use sort of as like a leave-in conditioner. It's definitely an interesting product because it really is a balm, but I think this would be good for someone with really fine hair because it doesn't weigh the hair down at all. And I've even used this to scrunch out my cast once my hair is dry, so you could try it for that because obviously it's going to be lighter than like a hair oil on the hair. It's definitely a very multi-use, multifunctional product. You can even use this to kind of like sleek back a sleek bun if you're doing like a tight bun and you want it to like smooth the flyaways. This is really good for that as well. So yeah, it's very, very versatile. Definitely recommend it. This little mini size is pretty affordable on Sephora. That's the IGK Mistress Hydrating Hair Balm. Okay, I think that is it for this tub. Moving on to our bag here. You guys know the Umberto Giannini Curl Jelly Wash and Curl Jelly Care Conditioner are like one of my favorite shampoo and conditioner sets. Very like unique, interesting products that really do an incredible job, and I honestly feel like they make such a huge difference when I style my hair. Like usually shampoo and conditioner don't have that much of an effect on the overall result all the time, but these really do, and they're pretty affordable. Definitely recommend them. I have videos where I talk more in depth about the products because they're probably not going to be for everyone, but I love them. Speaking of Umberto Giannini, I need to get rid of this Grow serum. This is their No Frizz Long Hair Serum, and I think it's meant for the scalp. I don't really use this because I feel like the texture of it is that like serum-y, kind of sticky texture that I don't really like on my hair. So I don't know. It might work for some people. Maybe if you like rubbed it into the scalp and used it as like a mask and then like washed your hair out. That's great if it works for you, but it just didn't really work for me. I'm gonna pass it on and see if someone else can figure out a way to use it that it works, because it just wasn't for me. Okay guys, I need to finally get rid of this Twist Ultra Hydrating Co-Wash. I talked about this in a products that I don't like video and never got rid of it. It was still sitting in the back of my cupboard. It's just too heavy of a conditioner for me. It is their Ultra Hydrating Co-Wash. I can't believe it's called a co-wash because it's even too heavy for me as a conditioner unless I use a very small amount, and it's not cleansing in the slightest in my personal opinion. So I'm definitely going to get rid of this product. Maybe someone with really curly, coarse hair that I know would really like that. The Hit Reset Light Clarifying Shampoo. This one in the white bottle is actually pretty nice. I do like this, and I need to reach for it more because it was in the back of my cupboard. So I'm going to keep that. I think I need to pass on these Bumble Invisible Oil Ultra Rich Shampoo and Conditioners because while the conditioner is okay in small amounts, it is a little bit thicker than what I generally go for. It's not bad. I like it a lot more than a lot of thicker conditioners I've used, but it's just not one that I find myself reaching for, so I think I'm going to pass it on along with the Ultra Rich Shampoo. This pretty much does not clean my hair. It leaves a residue on my scalp, and I just can't deal with it. It's just not for me, so those are going to be passed on. Some products I'm keeping. I did a review video on these recently, the Brioju Be Gentle, Be Kind. Oh, that's a little sticky. Banana and Coconut Nourishing Superfood Shampoo and Conditioner. Love these. I think they're really good products. The conditioner is definitely a little bit thicker, but not too thick. I think it's like the perfect texture for me when I want that extra moisture. And I actually do kind of like the banana smell. It's grown on me. It's a little synthetic. Still not like my favorite scent in the world, but sometimes I'm in the mood for it and I really like it. So I'm definitely going to keep these. I'm going to keep using them. They just kind of got pushed back because I've been using other things. Okay, this Amica Reset Pink Charcoal Scalp Cleansing Oil. I'm on the fence about this because I have not used it since I tried it out the first time, and I don't feel like it gave me like overwhelming results, but I also feel like I need to give it another shot. So I just don't know if it's worth it. I'm going to put it in the maybe pile. There's a shampoo I haven't used in a while, but it's definitely a really, really good one and a staple in my collection if I'm being honest. This is the Pacifica Pineapple Curls Curl Defining Shampoo. It's lightweight and slightly moisturizing, but it still cleans your hair really nicely, which is good, of course. Some more of the Diva Curl minis. Again, I'm going to keep these because I'm not sure how I feel about gifting them to someone, and I'm still kind of on the fence about all of that. So another one of those Prose products. This is the Clarifying Wash. This is really good actually, but obviously it's like personal to my hair. I do think Prose is a great option if you don't really know where to start, but I know like not everyone wants to do that. Some people want to find, you know, products on their own and do their own research. It's just I know some people hate doing that. That's why I think Prose works for people, but I also think that it's not going to be for everyone because some people like to look into it and do a lot of compare and contrasting and all that. But yeah, like I said, I just think it's nice for people that don't want to do that because there are definitely those people out there. So another conditioner, I really, really like this one. Brioju Curl Charisma Curl Defining Conditioner. I'm like stumbling over my words now. This is the same line as the Curl Charisma Cream that you guys know is my all-time favorite. I really like this conditioner. I think it's a great one, so I'm definitely going to keep that. You know what? I think I'm also going to get rid of the Bumble's Invisible Oil Ultra Rich Hyaluronic Treatment Lotion. You know, this isn't a bad product. It's good. It's very expensive for what it is though, so I can't say that I recommend it. But I don't reach for it personally because, again, it's kind of like a lotion type product. It's very lightweight, but I think I prefer a leave-in. It says for scalp to ends nourishment. I think someone I know will get some good use out of it, so that's going to go. Another conditioner I really like, Shea Moisture Coconut Oil Daily Hydration Conditioner. That's a good one. This Heritage Fragrance-Free Shampoo. I really only bought this to try out their fragrance-free products because you guys are always asking me for fragrance-free recommendations, and I have still not produced a video like that because I really have to do so much research and try out different things. I just haven't done that so far, but I do think I'm going to keep this because it is a good shampoo, and I might want to do a review video sometime on fragrance-free products, so I'm going to keep that. You guys, I'm not getting rid of enough here. This is not good. Okay, you know what? 2 moisturizing masks that I'm kind of on the fence about. I have the Amica Soul Food and the Not Your Mother's Matcha Green Tea and Wild Apple Blossom. These are both very thick, very moisturizing masks. And for that reason, I would use them after shampooing.
Sorry, not after shampooing, before shampooing.
Because I feel like I'd want to shampoo afterwards. Neither is bad, but I have other masks that I like more, so I don't feel like I'm going to go through these very quickly. So I think I'm going to keep one and get rid of the other. Probably going to keep the Not Your Mother's one because it is more affordable, a lot more affordable, and it's pretty much a dupe, to be honest, for the Amica one. They're extremely similar in texture, so I feel like I'd rather have this one to recommend to you guys versus the Amica. So I think I'm going to let someone else enjoy the Amica one. One of my favorite masks of all time, the Brioju Be Gentle, Be Kind Avocado Kiwi Mega Moisture Superfood Mask. Why am I reading the long versions of these names when I am trying to get through this video? It smells so freaking good, like candy. It's incredible. I can use it before shampooing or after shampooing. It's just the perfect, beautiful mask. Camille Rose Sweet Ginger Cleansing Rinse. I hesitate to get rid of this because it's a Target product, and sometimes I want Target products to recommend you guys. And this is a good one. It's a nice, like, lightweight moisturizing wash that still cleans your hair really well, which is really nice because those are kind of hard to find sometimes. But this isn't one that I really reach for that much. I don't know if it's one that I'm gonna use that often, so I might let that go. It's going on the maybe pile. Alberto Giannini Banana Butter Repair and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. This is really thick. It's intense. I don't like the fake banana scent of this. It's way more like synthetic than the Brioju banana, but I do actually kind of like the product. A little bit of this when my hair is lacking moisture is really nice as a leave-in, so I think I'm going to keep it, even though it's not one that I use all the time. The Innate Life Scalp Treatment, I'm getting through this, but there's still a fair amount of product in here. This is a good one. Actually, that reminds me that they just sent me their reformulated, updated version. I think that one comes in like a squeezy tube or a pump, which is obviously going to be way more convenient than a tub like this, because I think that's what's keeping me from going through this, is the fact that it comes in a tub and it's a little bit inconvenient to use. These Innate Life products have such freaking good ingredients in them that it makes me want to use them. So I'm going to have to see if I'm going to have the willpower to get through this before I use the squeeze tube one. Maybe I'll pass this one on because someone else can enjoy it, and I can use the other one that I just got with the other packaging. I don't know, you guys. I'm going to put that in the maybe. Obviously, it's a good product, but... Okay, Brioju Scalp... Oh my word, I'm like choking. We're almost done, you guys. Brioju Scalp Revival Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. This was just an okay product. I used this in my Kathleen Lights routine video because she likes it. And I just didn't feel like it was my favorite. Like, I don't really feel like the beads are enough to really exfoliate the scalp. I just don't really like it that much, I guess. Maybe I should just keep it and go through it because it's this little mini here and I could use it for travel. It's not a bad shampoo. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep it, but it's not one that I really recommend for the price because this is freaking pricey for like the full size, and I don't feel like it really does that much for my hair personally, but I think I'm going to use it up. The Innate Life Herbal Shampoo and Conditioner. Both of these are nice. I've talked about it before. The shampoo is like one of the only lightweight moisturizing shampoos that really cleans my hair. This and the bread one, and then also the Camille Rose one, but that one's a little bit more cleansing. It's not as like moisturizing as this one and the bread one that I'm going to talk about in a second. The conditioner though, I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of on the fence about it still because it's nice and it's obviously has really great ingredients, but it's not as like moisturizing as I usually go for in a conditioner. Like, it's hard to explain. It's definitely a unique texture, but I think I'm going to play around with it a little bit more because I feel like I haven't really given it a fair shot. I'm going to keep that. Also going to keep the Pros conditioner because I'm almost done with this one. And I do think it is really good, even though it's an anti-brassiness conditioner and I used it when I had light hair. I don't feel like it did a ton in that department anyways, and feel like I can still use it even though my hair is dark now. I liked it, you know, I'm gonna keep it. The Bread hair products I have here, I think I'm gonna keep them all other than that macadamia oil, just because I'm still using them. I still like them. The deep conditioner is one that I don't know how much I'll use. I might use it just as a mask because it does say hair mask and creamy deep conditioner. This hair wash, like I said before, is one of the shampoos that, similar to the Innate Life one, is lightweight, moisturizing, kind of like a co-wash, but still cleans your hair, and I really appreciate that. I just did a whole review on these Bread products, so I'm not gonna go over it too much, but I'm gonna keep both of the Scalp products. I liked the mud mask. Also like the Scalp serum, just wish you got more product in this for what it costs, but I do like it, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay, so we just have our maybe pile here, and I think I'm gonna get rid of everything in the maybe pile. Yeah, I'm gonna do it because I have so many freaking products here, you guys. Like, I'm keeping most of my collection. I'm really not getting rid of nearly as much as I'm keeping. Dang, you guys, it's so much product still though. Like, so freaking much. But I do have a YouTube channel, so I'm gonna take the camera off the tripod and show you guys what I'm getting rid of and what I'm keeping.
I'm sorry that this video was like actually 1,000,000 hours long.
If you stayed until the end, I freaking love you. Leave me an apple emoji down below to let me know that you're a real one. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Let me show you guys the end result. Okay guys, here we are. Oh my gosh, my foot is completely asleep right now trying to stand up. This is the pile of products that I'm getting rid of. So, you know, it's a fair amount of hair products, but then I'm keeping all of this. So, you know, it's definitely a lot more than I'm getting rid of. But it could be worse. It definitely could be worse. So I think that's pretty good. And I think we're going to call it a day. Thank you guys for watching this declutter. And I will see you in my next video.